Today, I want to talk about leadership, a type of leadership that, while it may yield results, leaves behind a trail of fear, anxiety, and damaged lives. My name is Tori Leitner, and I am here today to speak with you regarding a leadership style and a downfall of a notorious Hollywood figure. Harvey Weinstein is a name that resonates power, fear, and control. He led through intimidation, using fear as his primary tool. His leadership style may have produced favorable results, but the cost was steep. He left his team in constant fear for their jobs and sometimes even for their safety. Authoritarian style leadership is where leaders use their power to control others at their disposal. Weinstein's methods often included verbal abuse. He belittled and downgraded his subordinates while wielding his authority like a weapon. For years, he ruled the entertainment industry with an iron fist, achieving staggering success, but as the world's cultural landscape began to shift, a few famous actresses found the courage to speak out about the abuse they were enduring. These women's voices sparked a movement, proving that even the most powerful figures could be held accountable. Fortunately, in today's professional world, employees have protections against such abusive powers. However, it is important to recognize that not every authoritarian style of leadership crosses legal boundaries, and you will likely encounter this type of leadership at some point in your career. Personally, I once worked for a supervisor who used manipulation and fear to climb the corporate ladder. He managed to influence our top boss and quickly rose to the number 2 position in the company. At first, his approach was admired, labeled as cutthroat, and a reflection of why he had been so successful. But to those of us working closely with him, it was a demoralizing experience. His leadership style created a toxic environment where his success came at the expense of those around him. Let's take a moment to understand the power dynamics that allowed Harvey Weinstein's behavior to persist for so long. People knew that following his commands wasn't optional. It was a matter of survival in their careers. If they didn't comply, they faced severe repercussions. This use of power is known as being coercive. Weinstein became infamous for his abusive language, his constant belittling, and his relentless ability to push people to their limits. And yet, many endured the treatment. Why? Because they believed, despite his cruelty, he held the keys to success. And Weinstein had built a reputation as someone who could open doors and elevate careers to new heights. People were willing to tolerate his abuse, even to compromise their principles, because they saw him as a gateway to achieve their personal goals. This toxic cycle persisted because of the lure of success, often overshadowed by the reality of his actions. Weinstein knew how to exploit this desperation, using his influence as both a carrot and a stick. For some, enduring his treatment felt like the only path to achieving their dreams. Employees and aspiring professionals understood the stark reality of working for Harvey Weinstein. They knew the immense power he wielded in the entertainment industry and the unparalleled value of his connections. For years, Weinstein relentlessly pursued dominance in his field, and for years, his employees suffered in silence, afraid to speak out against him. But this is a crucial reminder of how dangerous unchecked power can be. It shows the importance of fostering environments where success isn't tied to suffering, where individuals don't feel forced to sacrifice their dignity to achieve their goals. Weinstein's leadership, once seen as a driving force behind his success, revealed to be deeply flawed. Weinstein's fall from grace became a powerful moment of reckoning, celebrated by many as a turning point in holding the powerful accountable and fostering a culture of respect and dignity in the workplace. In closing, Harvey Weinstein's leadership serves as a stark example of power wielded without integrity. For years, his dominance in the entertainment industry was undeniable, but it came at a devastating cost. He led through fear, control, and manipulation, using verbal abuse, belittling, and intimidation as his tools. Employees endured his treatment, believing his influence was the gateway to success, even if it meant compromising their own values and well-being. But in October of 2017, a cultural shift began. Brave individuals stepped forward, exposing the abusive behavior that had been long hidden in the shadows. This marked the beginning of the Me Too movement and the end of Weinstein's reign. His leadership style, while effective in achieving professional success, ultimately proved to be his downfall. Harvey Weinstein's story reminds us that leadership built on fear and abuse is not sustainable. The true leadership inspires, uplifts, and respects others. Let this be a lesson for us all. Power is not about domination. It's about the positive impact we lead on the people we lead. Thank you.